Welcome back everyone, welcome to another 5-Minute Friday. Today's video, we're learning how to hit a draw correctly. This is going to be great for someone who struggles turning the golf ball from right to left as a right-handed golfer or left to right as a lefty. So if that's something you're interested in doing, guys, stay tuned. Let's find out how to hit proper draws. Okay guys, so for this drill, all you're going to need is your club. I've got 7-iron here today. I recommend we start off with a nice middle range iron just because it's a little bit easier for us to get used to the actual movement. We're going to need 2 alignment sticks if you have them. If you don't have 2 alignment sticks, guys, grab 2 more golf clubs. They work just as well. And then finally some golf balls. Now, before we get started into it, guys, let's talk about what causes a draw. How do we draw the golf ball? So, as a right-handed golfer, to hit a draw of the golf ball, or to draw the golf ball, sorry, I should say, we need to be making contact with the ball with a club face that is slightly closed, that matches up with a club path that is slightly out to the right. Now, you might ask, how do I know what I'm doing with this? How do you know whether I've got a closed club face, an open club face? We're going to park that one to the side for a little bit. We're going to talk on the main thing, which is the main thing is the path and the delivery of the club face. So if we're wanting to hit a draw, guys, we need to be taking a swing where our club path is actually moving more from the inside to the out. And that's what helps get that right to left spin. That's what gets that ball moving from right to left. Now, a little bit trickier on a day like today because we've got a fairly strong left to right wind. So we're going to try and aim for holding this golf ball up against the wind. We're not going to try and hit some big hooks against it. We don't want to try and move it too much. We are aiming for a small little draw because in the end, we don't want to be having massive movements in our golf ball. We want to be hitting a nice consistent ball flight that doesn't move too much through the air. So what we're going to do is, as I put my club back down here, we're going to set our first alignment stick up down here at my target, which is going to be over that red flag out in the distance there. Now what I'm going to do with the second alignment stick, guys, is I'm actually going to set it down at a little bit of an angle. So you'll see those sticks don't actually run parallel. One of them runs at more of an angle out to the right than the other one. Now what this is designed to do is kind of give you an eyesight line of a target you want to bring your club head back down on. So what we're going to do is we're going to set our body up straight to our target. So we're going to be matching this first alignment stick right here. And all we're going to try and do with this swing is once we get to the top of our backswing, guys, we want to try and match up with this bottom line as we swing through and try and swing it out to the right. So we're going to do a few practice swings like that where I set up, I'm in line with my first alignment stick, swing to the top of my backswing, match it up. We're going to try and get that following that line there. So once I've done the practice swing a few times, I'm going to set up, again, square to my first line. All I'm going to do is the same thing, swing to the top of my backswing, try and follow that back down. Really nice. Held it up nicely against the wind like that. Now one of the best things about this drill, guys, is once you get comfortable doing that with your 7-iron, we can actually move this all the way up the bag into something like driver. And all we're going to need to change is just a little bit more of a gap between the 2 sticks. So again, I'm going to set myself up. If you don't know how to set yourself up properly, take a look at this video here. It's going to be going over the entire driver setup for you guys. But anyway, I'm going to get myself set up nicely away from the ball. I'm lined up with that first alignment stick. That's my target line. I'm going to take my swing and all I'm going to focus on is get to the top of my swing. Feel like I'm following that blue stick on the way back down. Not a whole lot of movement in that. That was actually quite nice. So, I recommend you give it a go. All right, everyone, I hope that gave you a little idea on how to go about hitting a draw out on the golf course. Now, keep this in mind. This is not supposed to be a big swing change for you to go through and be trying to hit every single shot like this. This is generally designed so you understand the concept of how a draw works and how to play that ball flight. Just remember, there's nothing wrong with hitting it left to right or right to left as long as it's nice and controlled. If you're really struggling with something like a slice, this drill is great because you'll find it makes it a little bit harder for you to work it back from the inside. Exact same thing for you guys lefty, it's all just mirrored. So I hope that helped you out a little bit as well. If the video helped you out at all, guys, and you started hitting some nice little draws, let me know down in the comments and like and subscribe to the videos because that's the way I know that you all enjoy what I'm doing out here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Look forward to seeing you again on the next one.